Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. It is August 26th, 2022, which is day 51 of the 90-day beef, butter, bacon, and eggs challenge that Marsha Latham and I are doing here on Big Anklevich on health. Welcome, I hope you're enjoying yourself here. We're going to jump straight into the daily videos and see what old Big Anklevich and Marsha Latham have to say about what's going on in their lives today. Okay, it's day 51, which is Friday, and today I went walking with my daughter in the morning again, and after that, when I got home, I started cooking up some bacon and some eggs. I ate that. I ate a lot before I remembered to take a picture, so it doesn't look like I ate a whole bunch, but it was a full pound of bacon and 6 eggs. And then on top of that, there was a little bit of leftover barbecue that my wife had gotten for the family the night before. Not for me, but just for the rest of the folks. The folks don't have to work until late. Get to eat dinner with her. She got barbecue, picked that up on her way home, and there was a little bit of it left, so I had some of that too. And it was all pretty good, and feeling great, and haven't eaten since, and I haven't even been hungry since, so I'm doing just fine, and that's my deal for today.
Hey, it's day 51 of the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge. And I don't think I can say I had OMAD today. I was telling you I cooked up a bunch of bacon last night for these breakfast burritos that I'm making for the football team. Me and another parent are colluding on this. And so there was some bacon that I cooked up towards the end of the evening last night that I overcooked. They were burnt, but still good. So I put those in the fridge last night in a little baggie, and I brought them with me to work today, and I have them in the morning. So I guess that was kind of a meal, more of a snack. I haven't been doing any snacks. That was really the first one I've done in this whole beef, butter, bacon, egg challenge. But anyway, that's what I had this morning. I didn't eat anything all day. And then I came back. My wife got home early. She started making more bacon. And then we cooked up a bunch of eggs and just getting ready to build these burritos in the morning and get them ready for the team. But I just went ahead and made some scrambled eggs for myself to eat for dinner. As long as we were making them, I might as well keep going. And I made a pound of bacon for me to eat. So that's what I had for my dinner tonight. A pound of bacon and 6 eggs scrambled up. You can see there in the picture my dog is really waiting for me to drop a piece of bacon or give her a piece of bacon. She actually loves eggs as well, so she was waiting to be fed. She might as well eat carnivore too, right? Well, I guess she doesn't totally. She does have dog food, which is probably more plant-based, which is probably not good, but anyway. Where was I going with that? Oh, I guess that's it, right? That's what I had. On the vigilance report, it was really weird. You know, I got tater tots. We're going to put those in the burritos, and so my wife was cooking those up, not fully cooking them, but just heating them up and getting them mushy, and then kind of tossing them in a bowl to make them all break apart or whatever that we're gonna do in the burritos. But I came in the kitchen and there was one tray of tater tots just sitting there, cooling. And man, I had an impulse before I even thought about it to grab one of those tater tots. And I didn't actually even put my hand out to do it, but just that thought, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go grab one of those tater tots and throw it in my mouth. It's weird how that's just an instinctual thing that, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat that tater tot. You would think I wouldn't, I would think twice before I would. Maybe I'd be tempted. Maybe I'd have the thought, oh, those look good. But yeah, it wasn't even a thought. It was like, oh, I'm going to eat that. Luckily, my brain did kick in before I grabbed one even. And it's just weird. That kind of made me stop and think. I'm like, wow, that's like a trigger or something. Not that I like tater tots, but it's not something I think of as, ooh, I crave tater tots. I don't think that way. Even when my family's eating stuff like that, I'm not sad because I'm not. I'm like, oh, whatever. That's what they're eating. I'm eating my own thing or whatever. So yeah, just those things that you got to be vigilant about. And you got to keep going. You got to be vigilant. You got to keep going. And yeah, we're going to go till the end of time.
That is definitely something you got to watch out for, Marshall. You get that. It's like a built-in muscle memory kind of a thing, right? You're so used to just eating whatever you see that you just grab it. And it's pretty good that you're getting to the point where you didn't grab it. You thought about it, but didn't actually reach out. And it's one of those things that's really hard to deal with, like this month or this, just recently, my kid went back to school. And so I started having to make lunches for him again. And presently, although, I am always fighting this battle, he eats himself a sandwich. I'm always trying to get him to eat it without the bread. But for now, he eats it with the bread. And while he's eating it, I make it for him, not while he's eating it. I don't know why I said that. Skip that part. But yeah, I make him the sandwich. And I have to spread the mayo onto the sandwich. And what happens frequently is I get it on my fingers and I feel like licking it off because that's what I always did. Why not? Why not just lick it off? But when I think about it, I don't want that mayo. That's just soybean oil. I don't want that crap in me. Blah. So that's one of those things that I have had to learn also not to do. It's like before you were saying one time, Marshall, that you had to make something for somebody. I want to say it was a sandwich, maybe it was something else, but you had a little piece of cheese that you were cutting some cheese, and oh, here's a little piece of cheese, and you went to just throw it right in your mouth. I think at that point you actually threw it all the way into your mouth, and then you had to spit it out because cheese doesn't count in beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, which is a little funny because cheese is still fine, and eating one piece of cheese is fine. It wouldn't hurt anything. But I guess we've constricted ourselves more with beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. But yeah, it's definitely something that anyone who's doing carnivore needs to watch out for, is just the things that you're used to doing, like when you sit down and you're used to eating, food while you're watching TV. Or, somebody's making cookies at your house, and usually you grab some dough and you eat that, or you lick the bowl, or whatever, something that you've always done and you've just done it. It's just a habit. You don't even think about it. A lot of things that you have to unlearn as part of this. There's so much that we've been trained to do. We're like Pavlov's dogs. The sugar rings the bell and we start slobbering. But yeah, that is definitely a thing to work on. And it sounds like Marshall's doing a pretty good job. Do I have any advice on how to do that? I don't know. Just the more you make it something that you think about, the more it's in your conscious mind, the less likely you're going to fall into doing that kind of stuff. Just keep your diet as an important part of your brain function for a while. Eventually, you'll work all those habits out and you won't need it to be an important part of your brain function. You can go on autopilot and you will automatically only eat the stuff that you should. But That's the best advice I got. If anybody has better advice, please put it in the comments, because you know, we can always use some help, all of us. So yeah, that's what I got for you today. Be sure to check us out over at our Facebook group. Big Anklevich on Health is what it's called, and we post all our videos over there, and we can discuss any old thing you like about carnivore, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, keto, life in general. We're just here. We want to be able to support people, to give people the support that they need to be able to keep going with their goals, their difficult food goals that we're doing. And yeah, you know, we can talk about whatever. You know, some of the groups that there are out there, and I'm a member of a bunch of them, but they're so large that you never feel like you get to know any of the people in them. Big Anklevich on Health is anything but large. I think we might have 6 members so far. So come on over and get to know us, and we can be there. We can be friends. Even if we don't get to see each other each day, we can still interact and try and help and support each other. So head over and check that out sometime. And we'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.